this is Bomhab. Thanks for coming, thanks for watching. This is going to be episode 6 of our Divinity Original Sin Let's Play. When we left off, we had actually just talked to a ship captain that was looking for a crew. So we're kind of wandering back here to Philip, Louis, and Max. And we're going to see if they want to take the job.
Good to see you again.
Haven't found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really. About finding work. So there's a captain offering booze and brass for a bit of crate loading. Gods be praised, you've done it, friend.
Farewell.
Good luck, boys.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that right? So, with that all taken care of, we'll go ahead and move back to the market. Which was around... what is that? Huh. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright. Travel on, my adventurers. Where did you even go? Adventurers. Okay.
And then I said to him,
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I got the foulest.
Moving them along. Send them that way. Up those stairs. Or was it just... I think it was this way. Can we enter in this house? I guess we'll find out when they get here. Who knows? Who rightly knows? Baba Ganoush. Nope, it'd be locked. That door's locked. That door's locked. Okay.
those bony
Thank
brutes
you,
will
sir.
never
Doing my
make it
best, sir.
inside these walls. Excellent. Let's keep it that way.
Alright.
Can I help you?
Salutations. Tell me about yourself.
Farewell.
I'll take my leave. What's in this barrel, though? Guarding anything good? Uh-oh. What's out here? What is this? Zombie. Do we dare fight some? You know what? Let's give it a whirl. First we have Scarlet. No, first we have Hello. Increases willpower and bodybuilding. Alright, let's buff him up. Back a little bit. Wait for them to come to us. Alright. Encourage our allies around us. Yes, please. You done be encouraged. And... let's go after the decapitator. 68%? 76%. I can't attack either one, so actually we'll just kind of go meat shield up a little bit. Hold off. And spinny spin. No. Move here. Nope, nope, no. Ah. Ooh. significant damage. Starlito there. Attack. Captain's here. 2%, 89%. Bollocks. Oh, these guys have way too much health. How much will these cost? Hell, heals 52. Actually, can I do... Okay. We're gonna load to... Oh, and yes. Those guys were a little too tough for us. So we're gonna stick to the town, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay, so how far back are we? Perfect. We are right before that fight. Turn around! Run away! Yeah. Barrels. What's in here? We'll go upstairs. Stealing.
Can I help ya?
So what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death? Tell me about yourself. This here is my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life since the foundation of Sicile itself. They don't write epics about morticians, but I'm proud of my work nonetheless. What about Jake's murder? Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orc and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace. About Jake's body. What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the 3rd degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
Farewell!
Can I go in there? No. That seemed mighty suspicious. What's in these crates?
The sun is out, and yet I feel cold inside my soul. The vein.
No, don't throw it.
Please, don't keep shouting in my ear.
Ooh, I want to get into there. Looks like we'll have to go around that way. Through the market. Okay.
feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Vegetable vendor.
Heavenly herring, delicious dog.
Can I help ya?
Welcome to the Town Hall of Sicile. Mayor Cecil is waiting for you inside. Tell me about yourself, buddies. I'm a Legionnaire and happy to help. However I can, Source Hunter. Tell me about Sicile. You ask me, the council would do well to evacuate the rest of the people here and give up the city for lost. What do you know about the undeads? They fought the orcs crazed with blood liquor, withstood assaults by ogres wielding clubs made of human bones and teeth. I braved the poisonous spear tips of the goblins aplenty, but never did I fear until I faced the undead. Not a pleasant thing for a Legionnaire to feel fear, which you did nonetheless. You know what I like most about the Legion? Once you're sworn in, everybody's equal. You might as well see two Legionnaires standing guard, one of them aboard a pigsty, the other a duchess's bed. It doesn't matter none.
Farewell. Can I help ya?
I bet you're gonna tell me the same stuff. Do you have any goods? Not really. I'll take my leave, Marcius.
Farewell.
What do we have in here? Hello, Mayor.
Can I help you?
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer. Then, closer. My ears aren't what they used to be, nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you. Tell me about yourself. Well, let's see. Are you willing to trade? You're not very rich. Legionnaires' Companion, Adventurer's Fielding Guide. Okay. Very good. Tell me about yourself. My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Sicile, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I have been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Sicile through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed. Tell me about the issues here in Sicile. What? Oh, you mean Sicile. Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders. The undead have overrun all but the northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of the whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult out there, or some such sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Sicile. And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I'd rather foolishly sought, a weapon called the Staff of Pergamon. What about the Staff of Pergamon? A what of what now? You're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Ah, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff. I managed to place the order through means somewhat atypical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool, though, for the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damned thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me. Tell me about this merchant. His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Sicile harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved if you don't mind. What do you know about the staff itself? The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in weapons of war. I know the use of material is to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead. Alright, we'll look at that staff. Tell me about Jake's murder. Jake? Murdered? Oh yes, now I recall. Indeed, I could hardly believe it myself. The counselor, I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances. Most of the townfolk are certain Jake's wife, Esmeralda, is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Farrell was always a bit suggestive. But I never had cause to suspect her of violence. Still, no one knows for sure. Tell me about this Duke. An upright bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Sicile is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Miss Counselor. Tell me more about this undead. What? What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years, those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated the city. With all but one trade route overrun, Sicile's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle. And tell me about the religious groups. Well, I do believe there's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if you really don't know, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least explain the basics. You see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they'll occasionally, well, they'll... Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the seven's sake. Can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when Sicile's under siege by orcs, undead, and cultists. Don't know how the library got mentioned, but tell me more about your library. That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in exactly? Ah, the library. Not the library. Yes, yes. You must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicile. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Sure. Marvelous. Follow me.
Farewell.
Well, I'm following you, Mr. Mayor. I don't know if farewell is the appropriate thing to say. Up we go. What's... Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Sicile's crown, the beacon of culture and learning in our fair city. My Victoria has every volume you can possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain. Yes, Victoria's come a long way from a little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted her so long ago. It brings a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books. What? Oh, yes, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
Farewell.
Okay.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Legs in the night.
An orc, you say?
Can I help you?
In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee... Be welcome, human. My library is yours, and I hope your friendship is mine. Who are you, madame? I'm Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out of my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicile towards the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise Amun-Hor. Dear Cecile was among them, the gathered crowd, and took pity on the exiled infant and that chance he had put. He took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, the kindness of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus I became the city librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride. May I take books from the library? Indeed you may. The wisdom here I hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I ask is that you return the books you borrow, so that others may enjoy them too.
Farewell.
This isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
There. Blank Earth Scroll.
The night in...
The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. What nonsense.
Flushing bottom? Subject again! Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty.
Can I help you?
Source Hunter. What a sight for sore Sicilian eyes. Tell me about yourself, Charlene. Me? I live alone here in town. It used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip. That's all changed now. What happened to Tom? He's always been something of a rascal, calling his pretty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying his poor mind. But of course, I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Arius now and then. But then those blasted Fabulous Five came into town. That band of I don't even know what to call them. They're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with some mission to God knows where.
Farewell.
Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonium. The first edition too. Most promising.
What's up, Jahan?
Can I help you?
Amens Adam Mali Dominos Home. What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector. They have the manners of boors, these boatmen of Sicil. Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken, for you hardly resemble the local fisher folk, which, incidentally, is a compliment of copious dimensions indeed. No, a source hunter, that is what you are. A stalker of the sorcery, a chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no pleasure in the company of man, but it may just be to our mutual advantage to join forces nonetheless. Why would you want to join forces? Why? Simply because you hunt source, and I, Jahan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that often both of these pests frequent the same shadowy pools of infamy. Now, I hate what I hunt, but I respect its cunning. Should I not? I'd have been decimated, body and soul, long since. This is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength and cunning, yes, but also in numbers. The calculus of wizardry I offer you, the might of the magician's mastermind. On one condition, that you join our travels, we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their propositions. Give me your word on this, and I'll weave your spells. Well, I think we could use a wizard. Very well, there will be no deals with demons. Agreed. Nothing good ever came from bargaining with those devils anyway. Well, cleric would say that. Alright. Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness of the sorcery. Into the depths where demons dance. Gladly, I shall follow you into the abyss. Onward, blood and triumph await. Cool. Alright. Got myself a Jahan. Let's take a look at what you have. Blizz Bolt. Rain. Teleportation. Head Vice. Bitter Cold. Minor Heal. Staff of the Tempest.
Volume 1, Volume 2.
Very cool.
Where's the third one gone? Sashasu! Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
What do we have for skills? 2 in Aerothurge, 2 in Hydrosophist. Alright. Well, good. You can do a little bit of healing. And some nice little pickup. Alright. Looks like we can't get back there. So we
Let
will
us
make
see
leave
if you can choose.
from the mayor's house. Can we make our way down here? Open up here. And this looks like a meat shop. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna call this a good. We've got ourselves a third party mate. And this will wrap up this episode. Next episode, we'll see what's in here. We'll maybe see what's over here. Actually, let's take a look at the map before we log off here. There's a portal there. Portal there. Let's go back. We're going to end at the portal. You work your way there, peeps. Which route are we even taking? We're going to go around. Okay. Go, my adventurers, go! Yes, kick the chicken. Kick the chicken. Ah, training for the Legionnaires. Mobile kitchen. Ooh. And a waypoint. Okay, cool. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.